Good morning. Welcome to Natasha Makes. If we are live on all of our streams, that will be phenomenal. Are we?
Well, I hope so.
Gemma's in the corner. New studio and Gemma's still in the corner, but in a comfier seat.
New
That's
corner.
okay. New corner. A new corner. How are you all? I'm not going to lie. This morning has been
Fun.
That's the word. Yes. Began with F. Fun. 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 I've learned something new. I've learned that my drill has a hammer drill attachment to it.
Well, that's exciting.
I know.
Yeah.
I've also learned that I also have some wall mending stuff as well.
Shh.
Not telling anyone
Nothing to
that.
see here.
Nothing. La 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 la. Fabric goes quite hard up the walls now, doesn't it? Yes. So, we wanted to celebrate being in our new studio. Here we are. And fingers crossed everything is working. I don't know. Let me see if I can find us.
We've got people talking to us. They are
Oh,
here. They can
does that
see
mean
us.
we're here? I've got 3 comments.
We are
Jenny's here.
Facebook.
Myra's here. She says, I'm so exciting for you. And Jan's here. Oh, we've got 3 people. That's all right.
Hi, everyone.
Hi. So we wanted to do something to celebrate being in our new studio. Actually, it's very cozy in here, isn't it?
Gorgeous.
It's
I love it.
Really lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Weirdly, I kind of come in and just relax.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's got a good feel to it. I like it. Yeah. So we wanted to do something special. We wanted to reward you guys for watching, for getting us here, really. Josh and I, well, actually, when Josh came in last week, he's like, oh my goodness. He said he found his old diary.
Oh.
And this time last year, we'd just been told that we were being, no, 2 years ago, we'd just been told that we were being made redundant.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. And so in 2 years, we've gone from redundancy to this and been able to move into our own dedicated studio space, office and warehouse and workshop area as well. So it's very, very exciting. And that is because of you guys. So thank you. It's also due to the ridiculous hours that everybody works here, because they're all grafters. It has to be said.
Well.
Yeah, Gemma's in the corner going, you know. And, understanding other halves. Gemma's other half, who reckons we're possibly taking over the world in our spare time. We don't have spare time, do we, Gem?
No.
Oh,
No, we
30 comments. Gosh, hang on. What? Phew. Is that Josh? That's just Josh, isn't it? It's just written phew. I think it's also few because he didn't really want to be on shot. Morning, Joe. Morning. Looks very smart. Thank you, Jane. Look at all that fabric. We have got over 130 fabrics reduced. Gem, are they all to the same price?
Yes.
All
Yes.
$4.99.5 metre.
Yeah. I know.
I know, including.
It hurt me.
I know it hurt me too. Including for the first time ever a whole load of Kaffe. I know, but it's only for 24 hours. So shh.
24 hours.
Yeah. I hope you moved the dresser on your new set. It was a lovely way to showcase your wares. Well, do you know what, Sue? No. We do have beautiful fabric, beautiful furniture in here. You just can't see it necessarily. But what's going to happen is, rather than having furniture centrally, we will have the quilts centrally, so that you can see what we're making better. And that has always been kind of the idea for it. Margaret, happy Monday. New studio looks good, but I'm going to miss the cat chances.
No.
Well, yeah, I mean, maybe we could have like cardboard cutouts and stick them in various places. Carol says congratulations. Penny, congratulations. Sylv Sparkley, congratulations on the new studio. Hope things just keep getting better and better. Well, that's what we hope too. And Oriel, good morning. And Helen, new studio. Wow. And my mojo's fully back. Yay! Helen's got her mojo back. Awesome. Morning, Ali G. Yeah, I am surrounded by a lot of loveliness, and all of the loveliness that I'm surrounded by this morning is all discounted to just $4.99.5 metre. All of it. We did think, didn't we, Jem, about putting it at different prices, and then that blew her mind. So we decided not to. It was as simple as that. Morning, Laurie. Morning, Leanne. Do I have enough fabric behind me? I mean, you know, we had to lug it all here.
Behind, to the sides,
I'm
to the
surrounded.
front.
Surrounded. Are we going to show us around, Natasha? Do you know what? We will do a Facebook Live when we show you around, like everywhere around. But it's just exciting. It's just exciting. There's a lot to come. Oh, Danielle's enjoying being able to watch as live on this special day, despite being off work sick. Oh, well, I hope you feel better soon. Morning,
soon.
Faye. Morning, Karen. She says, morning, Natasha, and your wonderful team. Do you know they are wonderful? They rock. Internet keeps freezing. Yeah. Is that us? Or you?
No one else has said it, I don't think.
Good evening from Jamestown in South Australia. Good evening, Joy. See, international Natasha makes. Don't know that anybody else has said that. Are we freezing anywhere else?
I think it must be her internet.
Oh, no. Morning, Ali. Morning, Lisa. Morning, Zoe. Morning, Christina. Morning, Linda. Morning, Kate. That's Jane's mum, Kate.
Aww.
Morning, Jill. Morning, Barbara. Morning, Elizabeth. Glad you have the lucky jacket on. Jane said I look like a head girl.
Head girl.
It's like, I'll take that. It means I'm about 17. I love that. Morning, Eds. How are you?
Is that my mummy?
It is your mummy. It's the morning of
morning, mummy.
mummies. Apart from mine, who watches on YouTube. So she's always very quiet. You never know. You never know that my mother's watching. Right, so we're going to go through these fabrics today. So it was 2 reasons for doing this. Firstly, we wanted to give you a treat and thank you for all of your support. Actually, 3 reasons. Secondly, we wanted to make space for a lot of new stuff that's coming in. Yes. And thirdly, what was the other thing? There was a thirdly. There was. I upped it to a thirdly because I had a thirdly.
I think because I had a horrified face and you said, it's all right. There's many reasons for doing this, Jem.
There are many reasons.
We want to be nice to our viewers.
There is a third.
Being the main one.
Oh, I don't know. But there was another one anyway. Oh yeah, in case everything went horribly wrong. That's it. And we could do it on a Facebook Live.
Yes.
That was it.
If the tech falls down.
Oh, that's the one. Now then, let's see what our... Okay, so we promised you camera angles, didn't we, with great light. Let's see. Let's go to our overhead. Ba-da-ba! There it is. And let's just bring into view here. What do you reckon? That's not a bad... Well, on my screen, it's not a bad representation. What do you think?
I've still got a little delay, so I'm just waiting.
Oh, you're still on delay?
With bated breath. Here we go.
So,
nice.
Yeah, right. Kaffe Fassett Collective for buttons. Button mosaic. In 1, 2, 3, and 4 different colourways. You choose. These are brilliant blenders. Brilliant blenders, brilliant mixers. They just work so well. So well. We love these. So these are all on the website, and these are all only available for 24 hours.
We've put these against different prints from Kaffe so many times, and they're brilliant, aren't they?
They do, yeah,
so
and because they pop as well with the red in the middle there, and the red in the middle there, and you've got a lovely blue in there and the green in there. So they just mix so well. These are unsung heroes, these ones, Jem. I tell you, because of all of these colours. So again, these look fabulous. Do you know what I'd be doing with these? I would be making Christmas trees.
Oh, they'd be gorgeous.
That one,
Christmas
wouldn't
trees.
it?
Yeah,
and then you could do Jane's trick of just popping little lights through.
Yeah.
In fact, if we have any of that one left over, we might just make our Natasha Makes Christmas tree out of that. Ooh, we might. And here it is in pink. But again, guys, this is like, I can't say this enough. In fact, you'll probably be bored of me saying it in about 10 minutes' time. Only 24 hours. There we go. Wow, I love this one too. Right. And then. What was this one called? Chips. This is Brandon's Chips.
Yes.
Chips. I love the pink and the red.
I love
actually these two.
Yes.
I love both of these two. And then, you see, this one comes out. This is really useful. Really useful, because you think of all the florals that they do.
Yeah.
Whack that in with it.
I actually think that would look cool as a pumpkin as well.
Yes. Wouldn't it? Now. Shark's teeth. We have used this in the blue. for the wall hanging, didn't we, for the Everlasting Bouquet.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it's just a great blender. All of these are great blenders. And it might be one of those things that you love, like the real standout florals, those big, really gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous prints. And maybe you don't know what to do with these. Well, they work beautifully alone. And of course, you can use them to complement. You can, use them in linings and things as well. So you've got something a bit wooshy and jushy.
Mm.
And actually, this looks fabulous as a border.
Wooshy and jushy.
Yes.
Nice.
Actual crafting terms.
That
Have
grammar school education was not at all wasted on you, was it?
No. Do you know what was wasted there was the fact that my grammar school education did not teach me how to use a hammer drill. I'm a bit upset about that. I'm not going to lie. And do you know what else? When I did discover I had a hammer drill, it turns out it comes with all the profanities. Who knew?
Oh, excellent.
All the profanities under the sun. It was a fabulous time. Jane and I enjoyed it a lot.
We are asking if there is a possibility of zooming into the fabrics. I mean, not on the overhead.
What? Oh no, I've discovered how to do that now.
Yeah, but that does involve reaching, does it not? Mind you, you are tall.
I am tall. Well spotted. The other thing is that we do, of course, have a close-up. How close do you want, peeps? Hang on.
You can just imagine Joshua in the other room going, "What are you doing?
What is she doing?
Stop it!"
There you go. How's that?
A bit closer, isn't it?
Got to remember where that is now, where that spot is. Is that close enough for you?
I love that you can reach that. I looked at it and went, "Oh no, we can't zoom in. No, because it's right up at the ceiling." Forgetting that you are in fact a giant.
Well, you see, our old studio, of course, was incredibly high, wasn't it? So there was no chance of touching that. I have been on this desk quite a lot though today.
Myra is thinking material for dinosaurs. She's saying, I'm assuming.
Myra,
was
yes.
it the teeth or the?
Do you know what? These would be amazing for
These,
dinosaurs.
yeah.
And I have a project that I'm working on for that.
You do?
I do. I really do.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have put these in the sale.
It's only for a day.
Only for a day.
Only for a day.
No, they will be absolutely fabulous. Right, okay, so is that my spot? Yeah, here we go. Right. Let's take a little stroll then to Lewis and Irene, shall we?
Why not? Oh, poor
Hang on a minute.
Poor Sue has got a heavy cold.
It's round the wrong way, Jem.
Is it?
Camera's round the wrong way.
Ah, well that's fun. Okie doke.
Should be as I look at it. It's not. No wonder when I was moving the desk this morning, it was going away from me. It was going further away.
Ah.
Oh, well, that's just confused
well,
me.
you know, we'll swizzle that round.
So, Lewis and Irene, I mean, it's not beyond the wit of me this morning. Well, I don't know. We'll see how this pans out.
I love this fabric.
You do, don't you?
I really but my friend has big hairy coos, as we call them.
Big hairy coos.
Highland cattle. She retired from being a pharmacist and in retirement as a hobby decided to keep and show Highland cattle. I mean, she does have a stockman, but it's still quite hard on you.
Did she just get confused and just misspell pharmacist?
She said, oh no, that was really bad.
Really bad,
She's the equivalent of what you will be in retirement, of going, I'm retiring now. Oh, let's find something much more involved to do.
Yes.
Much more strenuous and, you know, all of that.
Yeah, no,
But yeah, I love the Highland cattle.
I love the pheasants.
Yes.
Yeah. In all the colours. Look. All the colours. And when this is gone, it's gone. So that's, I mean, look, there's only a skiddly bit on this. Hang on, let me do that magic counting thing. I'm going to say that there's only about, wrong end. 1, 2, 3, I'd say there's only about 4.5 metres on there. And it's gone. Gone.
Crikey.
Crikey, Bobs.
Crikey.
Chickens. Do you know what? I woke up at 2 o'clock this morning with a horrible feeling that we'd all forgotten to shut the ducks up last night.
Oh, gosh. They were all right.
Well, I was woken up by the call of the fox. I could hear the fox. He was having a right old shout. And he does like my ducks. He totters past them. They are on his daily meandering.
Oh.
Chickens in many colours. Many coloured chickens. for you today. This is a proper day where you need to get in there and rummage. Okay, if there have been fabrics that you've loved, maybe you've missed a show and you haven't seen these before, well, in that case, you're in luck. But fill your boots. Fill your boots. That's what I would say. I do love these. It's a proper scene, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we all love to make us. Oh no, we're not meant to. No, no, diva, whatever's here. Oh, multi-directional sheep. Well, there you go. See, I can face that towards me there. In various colours for you. Just shout if any of these are your favourites.
We've got a few people poorly today. A few.
What's happened? What's
But
the
there
matter
is the
with you all?
reassurance that adding to your fabric stash always makes you feel better.
Of course it does.
Yeah.
Of course it does. That makes everything better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think. I'm not sure if I'm getting all the new comments on.
Says,
Oh,
does it
this
feel-
one. Whoop!
Ooh, hello.
Oh, no!
Don't throw
Dropped
things on
you.
the floor.
I've dropped you all.
How did it feel driving to work today, Natasha? Nice to be able to shut the door on it later.
Who's that?
You love it here, don't you?
I do love it here. So,
Yeah.
No, I did drive. Well, I've been driving here after the shows. That's
yeah,
been the
you
thing,
have.
isn't
You've been
it?
backwards and forwards and back. This will be
And
better.
we just need it all to be in one place
Yes.
because it has driven me slightly mad. So, no, it's great to actually be in one place. And do you know what as well? What I've discovered is that when I'm here on my own on the weekends, working away, I can just put my music on full blast.
Ah,
I can have all the sweary songs that are not appropriate to have in the car with the kids and dance around the place by myself. It's amazing.
amazing, amazing.
Yeah. Who knew that I would find that?
Isn't that liberating though?
Oh, yeah.
And there's great acoustics in parts of this
There
building
are
as well.
great acoustics.
Particularly the ladies' loo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Although both loos are the ladies' loo because, you know,
they're,
we
yeah, poor
are
Josh.
the ladies. When Josh is here, we allow him the use of one, but you know.
Not my one. Not going to my one. Before, rabbits and bees. This is the last of the Lewis and Irene that's stacked on my desk. Right, so the poppies, I mean, gosh, this is a brand new collection.
It is.
It's only been out a little while.
But it sold really quickly. We've got very little left.
I
now.
know, it's not enough to make a whole other show out
No,
of.
It's not.
And that's the trouble. That's what we end up faced with, is like, we love it, you've loved it, but we've only got a skilly little bit left. So what to do, Jem? What to do?
You know, remembrance makes and things as well.
Of
Now
course.
is the time, isn't it?
Of course it is. Oh, look at the
I love
look at
these.
the
I like
navy.
poppies anyway.
That's
Any time of year.
gorgeous.
I love them. Alison Fraser says, there's too much to choose from. I'm overwhelmed, but in a good way.
Oh, well, I mean, you know, if we'd have launched and you'd been underwhelmed,
Yeah, that
I
would
would
be
have
sad.
been I would have been sad. Very sad. But, you know, I think it's just if there's been a collection that you've missed or if you've got a favourite designer, then you know, just maybe take a look at that. Oh gosh, this is nice. You know what? I haven't seen all of these properly because these were
they
while I
came
was
in when you were
away.
away. Yeah, they did.
So
They're gorgeous, aren't they?
they really are.
I let out a really, really shrill, excited small child squeal when these arrived.
I think they
Um,
arrived just as I was going, and then Jane sort of put them very neatly on a shelf. Oh, imagine a dress out of that. That needs to be like a maxi dress or something.
Lovely.
Surely.
Really lovely.
Sure. Is there enough? Hang on.
You saying about if you've got a favourite designer, Joe Williams says, how can we pick a favourite? It's like asking which is my favourite child.
Well, the one that's not annoying
Yeah.
you would be my answer.
Look at that. They're beautiful.
They really are. Palazzo pants in these
Yeah.
would be awesome.
Really gorgeous. And then the others.
Have we been to the we need to go to the post room and get our post
Yeah.
because we've got a book for palazzo pants.
Ooh.
I know.
This one here
Oh,
has bees on it. And we know who loves a bee.
Jane loves a bee.
She does love a
Geraldine loves a bee.
bee. Yeah.
Being, you know, from Manchester way, like.
We had this in 3 colourways originally.
The blue's gone.
Yeah, the blue has gone, and there's well, you can
That's
feel
rather
those bolts
striking.
are very thin now, aren't
They
they?
are very
There's
thin,
not
actually.
a lot left of those.
No. There we go.
Sylv Sparkly loves all the poppies. I'm with you, Sylv.
All the poppies. It's like an Aladdin's den in here, isn't it?
I know.
It's absolutely fab.
Sue says it's like being in your favourite sweet shop. Too much to choose. I mean, I'm not the right person to talk to you about that because in my favourite sweet shop, I'd just be like, I'm having it all.
I will have the
all
lot,
of the things.
including toothache. It's all good.
Oh dear.
They
My
are rather
word, I
fab,
actually
though,
would.
aren't they?
What to do? What to do?
I know.
don't know what
I'm
to
just
do. Do
having
you?
a little dance all by myself.
Brought these in on a trolley earlier, like
We don't.
backwards,
Looking like
forwards,
Mrs.
backwards,
Doyle.
forwards, backwards, forwards. It was
Mrs.
crazy
Doyle
times.
trolley, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There we are. Right. Okay. So we've done some Kaffe. We've done some Lewis and Irene.
You've got that away more Kaffe and some Philip. You've got that away.
I'm going William Morris.
Good.
I'm going
I
William
feel
Morris.
you need to.
There's
a cheeky William Morris.
Yeah, no, look, there's here. Hang on,
There.
there's a. I've got it. I've got it. Whilst I'm going to show you this. Whilst, because £4.99 per half metre
I know.
for 24 hours. It's just insane, isn't it? But there we go. As is this.
They're just divine, aren't they?
I love this.
Yes.
Slate blue looks beautiful with that.
The only reason we have some of that one left is the fact that we got extra.
Because
Because we
suppliers
loved it
messed
so
up our
much.
order, didn't they?
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
They messed it up and we ended up with extra bolts. So, hang
And we
on.
said, well, that's okay because we love it
Jem,
anyway.
whoa.
Oh, oh.
How have we never spotted how beautifully those two go together?
They're stunning, aren't they? And they're not the same collection. But
They're
look at
not. That's why we've never put them together.
No.
They've been on different
that.
shelves.
Really beautiful together.
Ooh. Yeah, because look, you've got the same colour palette coming
Yeah.
through here. Ooh.
When we were putting these on the trolley this morning, Jane was like, these aren't going in the... What the... You know what Jane's like. She has
but
a
the thing
really
is, there'll
good
be new
William.
collections coming through
Well, but you know, she wants it all herself in her house.
soon. Well, you know,
She loves a bit of William Morris, does Jane?
don't we all? I've got a bit
We
of
all
William
do,
Morris in my downstairs toilet.
You
actually.
have.
Yeah. I love these two. Which one did Gaynor go for?
She went for Blackthorn.
Our lovely new Gaynor.
Charcoal.
Oh, that's why there's none of that left then. Oh no, there is a
I think
little
that-
bit.
No, we had
Oh, there's
another
a little
bolt of
skinny
that
bit.
as well. We had extra.
Oh, hang on. I've got a slight Kaffe situation going on over here. Landslide! Here we are. Right. So, guys, these are all on the website. If you search William Morris, they are all going to come up. Now, this is the apple one, isn't it? Yeah, apple and green. I like the simplicity of these ones.
Yeah.
I could see that in a kitchen, just, you know, some understated cushions. This one is so incredibly beautiful. Do you know what, at this price, I'm not being funny, but these could back quilts as well.
Yes, and
That's what we're suddenly looking at.
the apple prints
Yeah.
were ones that, according to our system, had sold out, and I found a bit.
Oh, yeah, I
So
don't know why
that was one
it
of the
was
earliest
showing
ones
that.
that went.
But look.
That was our cautious underloading, I think, as well.
Hang on. Look how beautifully those go. Excuse me.
I knew my mum would love the hairs.
Of course she loves the hairs.
Yeah, I love them too.
Of course.
Oh, Jill Sandal says she's lost her sojo, but Kaffe has fallen into her basket. Whoops.
I mean, that happens too.
That will help.
It
You get
all
sojo back,
happens
for
and it
sure.
all helps. Right. You kind of get a second look, a second chance as I take these off the shelf for you. Ooh.
Oh, Auntie Lizzie's saying about Freddie's TV appearance.
Oh, did you see Freddie's TV appearance? It was
Yeah.
hilarious. So they've had this author coming into their school, and she's written a book about a lamb that she bottle fed. It was a caged lamb that she bottle fed through lockdown. She called it Lockdown Lamb. And Freddie did his very best book review. I think it finished with him saying, "Yeah, it's quite good actually." Oh, you know, don't be there with all the praise, will you, Freds?
It's quite good.
You know,
Yeah,
it's quite good. It's all right actually. So, oh gosh, how do I get these out? Hang on. Ah!
They did go in, so they should come out. Jane was diligently putting them all in. They
I
did
know.
go
You
in
know what happened
nicely.
though? I didn't actually attach this shelf to the wall this morning, and I possibly should have done. Hey ho. We'll see.
That'll happen.
It'll be
We'll catch
fine.
that one up.
This is Moda. We've got Moda in the set. I mean, this is French General. I love French General stuff. Let's have a look. Can you imagine a quilt backed in that?
Fabulous.
It just
It's timeless, isn't it?
just beautiful. It is, and that's what I love about it. Absolutely stunning, and also with the taupe as well. Oh look, 2 of those. I obviously liked it because I bought 2 bolts of it. Fabulous. Well done, me. La 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 la. But we've done that annoying thing of cutting into both.
Yeah.
That's annoying. And then you see you've got these lovely. The thing with French General, if you've never had them before, they tend to stick to these colourways.
Mm-hmm.
So if you already have some in your stash, if you have some from their last collection, you just top it up. You're just adding. These were what really sold me on this collection. Were these ones. Aren't they just stunning?
Really lovely.
And in that soft blue, which in French is sky. Just don't ask me to pronounce it.
Ciel.
Yeah, all
Ciel
right,
bleu.
all right. A-level French in the corner.
No, I didn't do A-level.
Didn't you? Or was it A-level German?
Yeah, but I always remember every single time we did French for GCSE, one of the first things the teacher would say is, "Aujourd'hui, le ciel est bleu," and with a smiley face, or she'd go, "Aujourd'hui, le ciel est gris," with a sad face to say it was a grey sky today.
Well, that's the way. That's the way to do
So
it.
that I
isn't
do
it?
remember.
No, we didn't have that. Yeah. Oh, our French teacher, she was ever so sweet. Mademoiselle Rosanne.
Oh, Claire Angelina's on. Crikey. We shouldn't be trying to speak poor French when she's around.
I know.
Soz.
Never mind.
And we've got some facts about Highland cattle from
Oh,
Margaret Smith.
I was going to say, it's got to be from
We
Margaret.
love Margaret. Thanks,
Margaret knows all about the cows.
She says, number 1, it's a fold, not a herd.
Oh, right.
Number
okay.
2, 5 colours, red, yellow, black, white and brindle.
Okay, good.
3, brindle is supposed to be an even marl of black and red and or
Right.
yellow like a tortoise shell
Okay.
with no patches of white.
Good.
Apparently it's only the bulls that have the horns going out to the side. Cow and steer horns come forward.
Right.
And Highland cows can live 20 years.
20 years?
Yeah, whereas
Good
commercial
grief.
dairy cattle rarely make it to 10.
Well, they
There are
really
more
make it
facts
to
here. There are more facts.
They're more cow-based
She
facts.
does say that they're placid, especially compared to cows, which is true actually. I know my friend adores hers. And she knows all of this. Her late brother-in-law inherited a fold of pedigree Highland cattle and became a world-renowned expert and judge.
Amazing. Sounds like Margaret did as well.
Well, yeah. She knows her
By
stuff.
osmosis.
That lady knows her cows.
She does know her
Yeah.
cows.
Or cattle.
Not her onions, her cows.
And I was doing very well with my sky colours in French.
Oh, excellent.
Madame
Everybody
Duffy
loves.
would be very pleased.
Oh, Miss Duffy.
Yeah.
I never had her.
No.
Because I didn't do A-level French.
No.
No one wanted me to do A-level French. Do you know, I did my GCSEs on the South Coast and I used to tune my radio into the French stations when I went off to sleep just to try and immerse myself in some kind of French.
I love this about you. You know, most people just go, well, I've got this strength and this strength and this strength. That thing there's not my strength. It's okay. Whereas you were like, oh, it's not my strength. Oh no, what can I do? I know, I'll play it to myself in my sleep to see if I can indoctrinate myself with a load of French.
I did.
While
And
I
actually, they
slumber.
did comment on my accent being quite good. So
Very
I obviously did a
good.
job. I think I got an A actually as well. There we go.
Wonderful.
I know. In fact, the only one I got a B on was chemistry because I revised for the wrong exam. Now,
dear.
this is Adita Sitar, I believe.
It is.
It is, isn't it?
It is.
I
Dahlias.
love this one.
Yeah.
I love this one. And then,
Then you've got her Bluebird collection, these next 5.
the Bluebell collection,
Bird.
which,
Yeah.
sorry, Bluebird, which, to be honest, looks like you've already done the work.
Well, these are cheetah panels, they're known as, these first 2, aren't they?
They are known as cheetah panels. This is your Hunter Star one here. But the beauty of it is, I mean, again, I would be backing quilts in this.
Exactly what I was
I'd
gonna
also
say,
be making
yeah.
bags out of this. And also, if you want to practice your free motion embroidery, you can just
This
have a go.
was how, I mean, I learnt to quilt to start with a panel that was a cheetah panel. That was the first ever quilt I made, was this. some wadding, some backing, and then I just literally quilted along the lines.
Yeah.
So, you know,
It's
if you
quilting
want
by
to-
numbers,
yeah,
effectively, isn't it?
and I think this to be able to teach someone to quilt, if you've got a grandchild or you know, like I've got godchildren, what a brilliant way to teach them.
And it just looks ace. Look at the detailing in there. It's really beautiful. I would be using this, like I say, for free motion.
Stunning.
Or you could sort of stitch in the ditch. It's getting that control. It's learning that control when you first start out. I couldn't stitch in a straight line.
Mm-mm.
Really couldn't.
No.
So stuff like this is going to help. And if you're not paying the earth for it, happy days. It's all good, right?
And making your first
I
one without
love
having
this.
to piece the top, it takes the fear out of it. I think if you can make the first one without having to do any piecing at all, just literally panel, wadding, backing.
Yeah, or if you just want to practice your quilting, because
Yeah.
quilting and patchwork, two very,
different
very
things.
different hobbies.
Yeah, they
Very,
are.
very different. That's why there are people there that can do that, their quilting for you, if that just feels too much.
Well, and that's why
Too
there's a lot of
much.
people who've got tops that are made that never make it into a quilt.
It's true.
Just sit
Very
there in a
true.
lovely pile of.
And it is very true,
Tops.
isn't it? We've all done it. Continue to do it. La 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 la. Luckily, Amanda at the Little Quilt Studio is our friend.
She is.
She is. Yes. I like to make the excuse of I don't have time
Which is true.
to quilt all of these. So, yes. And then maybe we need a long arm quilter in our life. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to get this one out. This has been well
Well,
and
while you're
truly
doing that, I
stuffed
should
in.
tell you a few things. So
Go on, tell me a few
yeah.
things. I'm still
Donna-
here, by the way.
Donna
just
has
on the
arrived
edge.
late.
Sorry?
Donna's arrived late.
Donna,
Apologises
hi.
for being late because she's just got back from a dance class.
Dance
She
class?
loves the new studio.
Ah, what sort of dance class?
Well, that's what I want to know as well. And
What
Geraldine.
time is it? 10:30.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd have just finished teaching my Zumba
I
classes
was
in
wondering.
years gone by.
Geraldine says, I've just ordered the William Morris one Jane likes as well. Thank you for the great prices, Natasha. I'm making a frock with it.
Oh, amazing!
know,
Do
and-
it, do it, do it. So there's more William Morris here. Do you want to see? Do you want to see? Do you want to see?
We
Yes, of
love
course you
William
do,
Morris.
of course you
Love it,
do.
we love it, we love it.
Ooh. You see, these are my colours, aren't they?
Yeah.
But look how beautifully it goes with this one. And this is the one, isn't it, that Gaynor went for, I think? Is that the one?
Believe so. Yeah.
I think
Blackthorn charcoal.
she's making a dress out of it, I think.
Fabulous.
Gaynor is our new Thursday, Friday lady.
She is. Yeah, Sue's confessing that she's got quite a few quilt tops ready to go as well.
I think that's fine. Ooh. Now this to me is just classic.
Honeysuckle, look at
Classic
that.
William Morris. And look at that. But then you see you put it down there and you really see it pull these colours through here. Whereas this one was sort of, there were two kind of colour ranges in this collection. So you had your greens and your pinks, and then you had your teals and your oranges. And they're all rather lovely, to be fair. And then again, this is another absolute classic. It sort of plays between the two.
Yeah, and the colourway on that one is gold.
Gold! But then, I kind of want to do something quite special with this.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
That with some navy PU.
That would be fabulous.
That would be quite a stunning bag. If you centre this nicely and you properly fussy cut, you buy that extra ½ metre so that you can fussy cut it well.
Amazing.
This is the trouble though, Jem. You know what happens? We do these shows and then as I'm looking at every single fabric, I'm going, oh, I could do that with that. I could do with that.
You could do with writing it all down as you go, but that would be probably not as interesting for everyone who's watching.
Hang
Hang on a minute.
Scribbling.
Hang on.
I've just
gotta get
had
all
an
my ideas
idea.
down.
Hold fire.
People think they want to watch the creative process with you, but probably they don't.
It's quite exhausting.
It's exhausting.
For
Yeah, it's
everyone
exhausting
else,
for
let
us.
alone,
Yeah.
let alone for me.
You come in and you go, I've just had this great idea. Quick, write it down. And we were like,
What was it Inga said to me the other day? She said, I'd really like to be in your brain, not for long, because it's
Short
quite
while.
it's quite busy in there. Well, all right.
just a brief
Um,
window.
Do you guys want me to get these out, or they've been quite well sandwiched?
I think so. I love what Jane's done there because you can see those are the most amazing blenders.
They are. This is my favourite
Yeah.
blender because I love blue.
I was saying the one next to that, the brown version,
This one?
would look phenomenal with the Lisa Chandler quilt above. And then, yeah, I know, you could back it with that. Look at it. Black and brown, it looks incredible. Yeah. Imagine that on the back.
Yes, I can actually.
Yeah, look great, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the pink one next to
yeah.
that. She's feeling that, aren't you?
No, but I'm also thinking that would make quite a smart top
It would.
as well.
Okay. And then the pink one next to that, I've got
I
my
love
eye
this
on
one
to
too.
go with the lotus leaf in wine that is standing upright over there, look.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
I also think that Emily would look fabulous in a dress in that. Ooh, do you
But
want to see
again,
this?
you know, you've got jumbles that you could mix in
We've
with
got
those.
the
It's
lot.
great, isn't it?
We've got
great,
the lot.
great.
And again, 24 hours. 24 hours, that's all. These are just great. I think they were... Oh, I love that colour. Look at that.
But this is what's so brilliant about Kaffe, isn't it? You get these and he makes them as a blender and they will go with his patterns so beautifully.
Well, it's coming from the same colour palette because
Yeah.
of how they're printed and where they're printed. They're going to come from that same palette. So as soon as you mix them in, what it does, the magic of Kaffe's colours, is that you'll put it with something and suddenly another colour will jump out at you and you'll be like, oh, look at that. You see, because the minute that I put those there and I move that to there and that to there, can you see that blue just suddenly go kapow
Pops.
because it's next to that? And you might not have noticed the fact that actually this background here is the same purple as it's in there. So it all works so beautifully. And don't think that that's only going to go with this particular range. No. This is going to work throughout. You are building a collection, you're building a stash, you're building something timeless with Kaffe. And that's what I love about his stuff, is that it just doesn't go out of fashion. It's always relevant and some of it is always in print.
Yeah.
Not all of it, but some of it, the classics.
See that lotus leaf behind you, the mauve lotus leaf as well. I just love that with these
Oh,
damask
but that
flowers.
would go so
I
beautifully
really love
with that
them with
one,
the
wouldn't
damask
it?
flowers. Yeah, I love them together.
Helps if I forget I've zoomed in. And this is where we're very lucky because obviously we've got all the fabrics, but it just means that we can have a proper play. And Gemma laughed at me the other day when I was when we got the new collection in. She's like, "Look at the mess you've made." And honestly, there were 65 bolts strewn all over the floor. They were still in their plastic wrap. Don't worry. But it was, these are fabulous blenders as well. Look at all the colours that you've got in here. Oh, look at that one with the purples running through. Gorgeous, gorgeous. But then this bright one here. That's going to pick up all the colours. Jane's Bargello we did with these, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
And that was really rather gorgeous.
Pat finds you entertaining with what you're doing at the moment, the flinging of the fabric and the...
Who does? The cat?
Pat.
Oh, Pat!
It's not the cat. We've got no cats here anymore.
I know! I was like, how can the cats be finding it
Oh no,
entertaining?
they're watching you on YouTube probably.
Probably. Morty, naughty Morty, he escaped out last night. Oh, look at those two together.
He's such a monkey.
He really is. No, he escaped outside and he came in looking a bit sheepish this morning and a bit hungry.
I love the jumble.
Look at those. Yeah, but Jem, look how rich those are.
They're amazing together. The jumble with those, just fabulous with the purple mosaic.
How have we never put those together?
I don't know. Which again,
and these
because
together.
they're on the shelves, and you don't throw them around enough because, we've been moving and stuff. I'm busy.
I feel like I've neglected them. I'm sorry, fabrics. It's okay.
It's a safe space. I think we're all equally mad here. Oh, Wendy says, good morning. Thank you for the discount.
Ooh, that's my absolute pleasure.
She started a new Kaffe stash.
Oh, hang on a minute. Dinosaurs. Why am I just seeing dinosaurs? Do you know what, actually?
You
I'm
need to do the
halfway
dinosaur
through
show now.
a dinosaur quilt for Freddie
Mm-hmm.
that we've been doing for quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
JCM's with us. He says, oh
Hi,
my goodness,
JCM.
the new studio, these prices.
I
The excitement
know.
is too much for me. So happy for you all. It looks amazing.
Ah, thanks, JCM. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. We are, yeah. We've been busy. We've been busy. It's fair to say we have been busy. Oh, yeah. Do you know what? I've got newfound love for this one.
It's
It's
great,
really
isn't it?
smart and stylish.
Yep.
And you know what we have? Ooh, that goes really beautifully with it as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Again, another unsung hero. Yes. Also, great if you want to do something a little bit more masculine as well. That's what I love about
the
Cave.
geodes.
You've got that in there as well. Because not everybody, and this is going to come as a shock, Gemma, wants all the colours.
No, not
Apparently.
everybody does.
I mean, nobody I know, obviously, but...
But the geodes and the agates, I think they're really adaptable.
Oh, they're stunning. Absolutely stunning. Well, this is why Cave is the genius, isn't it?
He is.
He was a genius. So, yeah, so for those of you that are like, who? So, obviously, it's the Kaffe Fassett Collective, and we really do need to give, you know, credit where credit due. This is a Philip Jacobs design. Kaffe Fassett does the colourways for it. I'm going to pop that next to there.
Oh, Penny from Southampton Waters left you a lovely long message, which I'm just taking a screenshot of so you can read it later.
Oh,
She's telling you what she's been making.
Ooh,
and
good.
quilts and hexagon curtain and all sorts of bits and pieces. So
Hexagon
you can have a read of that one
curtains?
later. Yeah. Quilt as you go hexagon curtain
Oh, fabulous.
for the stairs. Lots
don't
of
think
things
that was-
written.
There we go. Oh, now, I didn't show these two on the edge. They are on the edge. Now, down here, oh my gosh, how do I get into these, Gem?
Myra was seeing more dinosaurs as well.
Yeah, do you know what?
more
Once you start, you're not going to stop seeing dinosaurs all over the
No.
place. In fact, you'll be a bit like my daughter who drives home going, there's a dinosaur over there.
And do you look? Just
Well,
to check if there is, in fact,
Freddie
a
makes
dinosaur.
us. He says we have to humour her.
Aww.
And we don't know we don't know where these
lovely.
dinosaurs are or what she thinks they are, but she is convinced that there are dinosaurs on our drive home.
Aww.
Should I be worried that she's seeing things? I don't know. I think it's all right.
Oh, Julia's giving us a puppy update.
Oh, Julia,
Only
how are they?
3 puppies now. The other 3 went to lovely homes over the weekend.
Oh no. Dahlias. Can we just stroke these and have a moment? Dancing dahlias. These ones
Gorge.
have been so versatile for cutting into and fussy cutting.
Yeah.
This is quite an unusual one to get hold of, by the way.
Mm,
It
It's a
took me
beauty.
months to get hold of that one, and there's only a squiggly bit left.
there is.
Now, I had this in mind for a project and then forgot what the project was. Same with this one.
Mm.
In fact, no, I know what it was. These were heavily featured in the new Kaffe Fassett book,
Oh.
and then I just never quite got around. I bought in the fabrics that were in the patterns, and then just never got around.
And then we decided to get a
kitting.
warehouse and move studio and everything else. Yeah.
It all went a bit up in the air, didn't it? So, yeah.
So if they've got the new book,
Have a look
You
through
need these.
because well, that's just it, isn't it? Because I had to wait a long time to get those
Yeah.
as well. So then by the time they did come in, I'd forgotten what I'd got them in for. These are a classic, the ferns as well. Love
Lovely.
these. And this is one of my favourite ones, the Baroque. This is Brandon's.
yeah,
I love that.
barley brocade, isn't it?
Barley
He's,
brocade. And it is, I think it's sort of a take on like wood inlay. And then of course the oranges that aren't orange and lime. Oh, yes. Philip Jacobs, Bearded Iris, I believe, that one.
yeah.
And then geodes in a really unusual colourway. I do heart that quite
Stunning.
a lot. Quite a lot. I'm going to see if I can... Ooh, that's interesting. Right. We are getting there, by the way. God, we've got to put these all back on the shelves.
John is trying to resist, but he's
Oh,
crumbling.
you're not going to manage it,
He's
John.
trying
Come on.
to resist, but he's crumbling, and he says, "But where will it go?" And
Well, hang on.
Sylv says, "Don't tell me your new house is already full."
Yeah, I know, right? Well, where will it go? Where will it go? Where will it not go? It will go everywhere. I'm going to take these off here. A little bit more Kaffe, then a bit of Philip Jacobs, and then a bit more Kaffe, and then a bit of Libs Elliot.
John is also just reminding us
Oh, right.
of Captain Small's unique brand of hospitality. There is nothing to worry with your kids. They're truly amazing. Don't like that man, Mummy. Why is he in my house? Best welcome ever. Love her to bits.
She doesn't give warm, fluffy welcomes, that's for sure. I don't like him. Yep, awkward. Emily, don't say it quite so loudly.
In front of him.
In front of him, also slightly awkward. Yeah. Oh, hang on a minute.
She couldn't be convinced that day, though. John's lovely.
No, she didn't like anyone.
No.
To be fair, she didn't like it. She didn't like me much, to be honest either. I'm just going to throw this out here that that needs to go with that. In something, I don't know. Oh,
those two bottom ones, I want them all for myself.
Hang
and I'm
on.
a little bit
Hang
anxious.
on.
Can
Hang
you put
on.
them back on the shelf because I don't want these ones.
You know
to
when you
sell.
suddenly realise that actually I have put these on the shelf. These have come straight off the shelf, and I've obviously had a little play and put these three together at some point and gone, oh, they're a bit lovely, aren't they?
I wanted those ones, and
Did
I
you? This
was
is Jupiter.
very. It took everything I had not to stash them and not load them. I was really, really tempted not to load them.
What are we going to do with them then?
I just want them.
See, but
I would
look,
wrap
look,
my
look, look.
personal self in them and feel I looked fabulous.
Of course you would. This is rather lovely with it too. See how that picks out the green?
It's just amazing.
If you're after the names for these, this is shirt stripes. I don't know why I didn't need to
Daily.
actually look at that.
No.
Yeah, look how it pulls that green. That's a bit gorgeous, isn't it?
Love the cactus dahlia and then Jupiter.
Jupiter, Jupiter, Jupiter. Oh, yeah. It's not wrong, is it, all of those together, to be fair. Look how that picks out that green there.
They are beauties.
Ooh.
I backed the quilt I made for Meg for Christmas with the shirt stripes green that you've got on the top at the moment.
Oh, yeah. No,
Do you
it's lovely.
remember?
Yes,
I
yes,
came
yes,
in
yes.
and I'd done a sort of rainbow of colours on the front, and I needed something to go on the back that was going to go with. And the
Did
look
she
of
choose
horror.
that one?
No, it was the look of horror on everyone's face when I was like, I'm going to use this for a backing. But it just, do you know, it doesn't matter because, like, whichever way you flip that quilt, it looks incredible.
Of course.
The back
And
is
that's
equally
the
as
thing,
beautiful
isn't
as the
it?
front now.
Kaffe always says that the back of a quilt should be as fabulous as the front, and he gets applauses when he flips his quilts, because they all look rather wonderful. This is again, we're into super blenders here. Super blenders. I don't know if these have even been listed.
Yeah.
I don't think we listed that one.
No, that one's up.
I know it's up now.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't think it was, which makes it really hard for people to actually buy it, doesn't it?
Well, you know,
You know, if we actually forget to.
there's a bit of
load
that
it.
going on.
There is a little bit of that going on.
Oh, Linda says, love the new studio, lots more space for fantastic fabrics.
I know, right?
Just treated myself to some William Morris. Thanks for the discount. Love you.
Ah,
And
my
some kisses.
absolute pleasure. This is like some kind of crazy sweet shop, isn't it, in colourways? Look at this. Look at this. This and this. These, do you know what, are just the best blenders. Because,
Amazing.
and look how that joins up all of those together.
Fabulous.
Fabulous.
Oh, John's bad behaviour now. Like, come on. He says, Gemma, they're on sale. Buy it. Do it. You always look fabulous, but these, they would enhance it all. Do it.
What, to wrap your fabulous self in?
Yes, in
Your
the
personal
Jupiter,
self.
The cactus dahlia.
Well,
and the
do you know
shirt
what?
Stripes all look coordinate so
The
beautifully.
scarves and things like that. They just, it's a lovely way to inject a bit of colour. If you're one of those people that has to go and work in a workplace where colour is frowned
Yeah.
upon, and you've got to, you know, wear like posh stuff, then
But it's like the 3 fat quarter infinity scarf that Kaffe wanted designing. And it was one of the first things I did the pattern for.
Yeah.
You know, these. In
course,
fact, we made
perfect.
that. I made the sample up in Kaffe's, didn't I? It looked
Yep.
great.
you sure did.
You could
sure
swizz it
did.
round and it looks different every time you wear it then.
Of course. And if you get makeup on a bit, you just swizzle it around
Yeah.
again.
You do.
Gemma, I don't know if you saw the delivery notes. We've got the rest of this collection now coming in.
Excellent.
It has taken forever
It has.
to get here, but
Does that mean we've got duckies on the way?
I hope it
I
means that the ducks
really
are on the
hope.
way, because that is also part of the Philip Jacobs well, this is Philip Jacobs' Snow Leopard collection,
It is.
and I literally got the email over the weekend just as we'd discounted all of these. I was like, well, that's typical, isn't it? for the rest of the collection to then arrive. So if you're smart, what you'll be doing is getting these and then topping up when the new stuff arrives. That's what I'd be doing.
Yeah.
It's been really weird trying to get stuff out of America.
Oh.
Yeah, that noise.
Ugh,
Do it again, Gemma.
Yeah, no, seriously though. Ugh.
But this is the
So
thing.
true.
Everyone thinks that, you know, well, there's still no problem, is there?
But we were so excited about this Secret Stream collection, weren't
I
we?
know. And, then the
when
ducks
they
arrived.
arrived, we were like, oh my
Where's
gosh,
the
I love them
ducks?
so much. And then suddenly I looked at you and you looked at me and we were like, where's the ducks? Where's the ducks? Can't wait for them to be in. But yeah, the whole
So
Secret
the
Stream
Secret
collection's
Stream
gorgeous.
was based on the river that Philip Jacobs used to play in as a child near his family home. It was sort of memories of that, and it does have that very English feel about it.
Definitely. Oh dear, Sue.
What's
Sue
Sue
says,
done?
my 23-year-old refers to William Morris fabric as that old lady fabric you like. Would like to have disowned her on the spot.
That old
How very
You mean that old lady
rude.
fabric that has lasted the entire test of time?
Yes.
And
yeah.
will continue to be an absolute British classic
Yes.
forever and ever. That one that brought
Yes.
about a...
Yes. Classically elegant, divine,
You tried to
by
have him
the
down to Gazelle.
godfather of craft.
Yes. Oh,
Sue, you just need to tell her to shush. From us,
shush. Shush. Now, a little change of pace here. Libs Elliot.
She says she's still not too old for the naughty step.
No, right. Over your knee. I know you're not allowed to do that anyway.
Oh, dear.
Libs Elliot. Well, I'd be doing firework-based things with this.
Yeah. Definitely. Be perfect.
It's got that beautiful splattering of colour. Oh!
Don't you start seeing
I
all
know,
the
I
things you
know,
want to
I've
make with
just
things
done
now
it
that I've
again.
discounted
I'm
them. You just
sorry.
behave.
I'm sorry.
You've had the opportunity.
I know.
Now everyone else gets a chance.
But you know what? It goes really beautifully with the
Yes.
Ironworks collection from
Yes.
Tula Pink.
Yes.
And you know what I want to do with the layer cakes that we've got from Tula Pink? Well, these
I'm
would
not
look...
taking it down now.
Oh, come on.
If people want to buy it, they want to buy it. And if there's some left, then there's some left. And then
That's
you
your
can have
proper,
some.
like, small child voice.
It
there,
really
Jen.
is, yeah.
Yeah.
You can't make a decision and then go back on it.
Let's
Put your
give
big
it
girl
time.
pants on.
Maybe
Take
I've
it
got-
on the chin.
Maybe I've got my big girl pants on. You don't know. You don't know. These, do you know what? Just as an ombre, are a bit special. And there's a lovely texture running through these as well. Do you,
There
Here we
is
go.
actually, and I don't think that comes across on the images.
well, because you can't put them next to
You
each other, so
can't.
it's really hard. But they are rather lovely. Just fresh.
Shirley says, ooh, just missed out on the cow parsley. Small sulk, but made it up to myself by buying more.
Oh, do
Oh,
make
and
it
we've
up
got
to
a
yourself.
first timer here. Hi, Angela.
Hi, first timer.
Nice to meet you, Angela. First time here, where's the prices? Well, Angela.
Yeah.
As
So
it
they
happens-
are all $4.99 because we've just moved into our new studio. We've got loads of new stuff coming in, and so anything that
You see.
you see today is just $4.99 a half metre, only for 24 hours. That's all we can hold it for, to be fair. To
The
be fair,
easiest
that's it.
way for you to find it, Angela, if you see there is a pinned post. Natasha makes pinned post.
Well,
you can
in the
click-
comments
yep.
under Facebook.
Yeah, and it's pinned, so you'll be able to see. And it says, good morning, we're super excited to be broadcasting from NMHQ's new
Yay!
studio. If you click see more on that, you can click a link and it will take you to our website, which is natashamakes.com.
I mean, we thought long and hard about that name, didn't we? Gemma,
natashamakes.com.
just a moment. How have we never put these together?
I blame you.
Well, you blame me for
Just
most things, to be
easy.
fair.
Just easy to blame you.
Yeah. But, look at that. So this is your banana leaves from Kaffe, and he always saw this as being a big bag. So when I did a massive bag out of it, he was like, yep, that's exactly how I saw it.
Brilliant.
So I know we're not all going, well, I mean, some of you might be going on your beach holidays. I'd be lining it with some of this stuff.
Fab.
Look at it.
It makes me want to eat opal fruits. It's zesty and fabulous, isn't it?
Can you still get opal fruits?
They call them Starburst.
Are
I'm
they
old
pretty
school.
much the same?
Yeah,
Like
they are the same.
marathons? Why did they rename
Exactly.
them?
Why did they change marathon to Snickers?
No one's snickering here.
No.
But Gem.
You can see the texture in those now. They
Yeah, you
look
can.
great.
Yeah, you can. Do you know what? If there's any of these left over, they should go in a bundle. If you are loving what you're looking at, then this is your Kaffe Fassett collective. Actually, it's Kaffe himself, this one. This is his banana leaves. And these are your Libs Elliot phosphorus. Phosphor.
Yeah.
You are a little bit like, oh gosh, they go down there, don't they? I think that we could do masterminds, Gemma, because you load these fabrics for us with your knowledge of the names
and the colourways and
And
that probably is my specialist subject these days.
I think so.
Never
It's
saw
not a
that
bad
coming.
one to have, is it?
Sylv says, stop it with all the gorgeousness. I'm supposed to be working.
Oh, Sylv. Well, if you're working, then, treat yourself. Do you know what else I rather like together?
Cheer yourself up.
Look at the
I
red.
adore the wisteria.
Yeah, but look at the red pulling from the from this one, from the flower dot.
It's
And
fab.
again, just a happy accident of putting them near each other. But do you like it in the orange or the black? Because I rather like it in both. And again, I think I got these in because they were quite heavily featured in the new book. That flower
They are
dot's doing
something
a lot
special,
for both.
aren't they? New Angela, lovely New Angela, says, thank you, going to break the bank.
Do it.
Well, we are here
Happens.
to facilitate and make everyone happy. So, enjoy. Myra says, welcome, Angela. You're going to love the fun we have. I think you are, Angela. This is
have fun. Oh, we do.
Every
we
week
do.
we're here, Mondays, Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Yep.
And we do a bonus show at the end of the month on a Friday, last Friday of the month. So we hope we see you regularly.
Here we go.
She's
These are
one of
your
the
banana
crew,
leaves.
can't she?
Huh?
She could be one of the crew,
Oh,
one
yeah,
of our
absolutely.
gang.
Part of the tribe.
Yeah.
We are near. Do you know what? We've nearly looked at them all now. I love this
I'm
one.
impressed. I am actually really impressed because there's a lot that you've gone
There is a
through
lot.
there.
Hang on. I love this banana leaves. Look at those hot colours. This was one of my
Amazing.
favourite from the collection, actually.
Amazing. It's that pop of turquoise that just makes it for me.
Yeah. But then this one as well. This could be around a border as well.
I feel Geraldine speaks from experience. She says to Angela, your bank manager will get used to you doing it. If you keep watching, it's addictive.
It's one of those things. I remember when banks first stepped up their fraud departments, and my mum and I were out shopping. It was my birthday, and my dad got a call. They'd put a stop on the card for unusual behaviour. And he rang and he said, well, the bank's been on the phone and it's diddle-a-diddle-a-da. And just, I mean, you haven't, I mean, how many pairs of shoes have you got? Whoops. Properly sprung, like the bank told on us. How rude is that?
We had this.
How
It's
rude
mother-daughter
is that?
trips, I feel.
I
When I went away
know.
with my mum once, I was having a proper spend-up.
Yeah.
And I got a phone call and they were listing out the transactions. I was like, yep, that was me. Yep, that too.
Guilty.
That one as well.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. And Mum
Vegas
just
was
sweating
another
us.
one. Vegas was, then the
Ooh.
bank kept putting stops on a card. Even though we'd bought the plane tickets to Vegas
Yeah.
with that card,
Yeah.
they still wouldn't believe that we were there.
You see, I rang them when I went to California with work
No, we did
to
say.
tell them I was
Yep.
going.
Yep.
And they put a stop on
Still
my
ignored
card.
us. Yep. Yeah.
And there was actual fraud going on. That was the fun thing.
Actual fraud.
And I thought they were just being rubbish. And then I
Oh.
got back and found that someone had spent like £1,200 on some sports supplier shop.
Oh, well, that's clearly
Clearly
not
not
you,
me.
is it? Clearly not you. That was
But-
probably why the bank was upset for you.
Well, and the credit card company did say, actually, yes, we can see you went to Ralph Lauren on such and such a date in California, and then you went back to Ralph Lauren at the end of your break in California. Or did you go to California, come home, and then go back again? I was like, no, I haven't been to California twice in 10 days. Like, no.
No. This,
Oh, look.
I know. I adore this
Hydrangea.
It is hydrangea, and it's really underestimated. But look, you've got so many different colours in here, and each hydrangea head has sort of different colours through it as well. These are the fabrics that are, for me, the best value for money, because it's like you're getting lots of different patterns in there, because you can take different bits. If you're someone that likes doing EPP as well.
Oh, for sure. But also, these are the ones that bring your quilt together, I think. You can have amazing feature fabrics and just not quite... Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
That would be my colourway.
But you see, look, and if I drape that over here, all of a sudden,
those fabrics that I want in the middle look great with that.
But would you have gone with that?
No, not necessarily. But that would be the one to pull my quilt together. That would blend it all.
Or again to put on the back. And this is the thing. So, and I think this is the time, isn't it?
Sue's asked a really, really valid question.
Go on, Sue, what's your question?
And I feel that it's one that other people think too. She says, I've already ordered 2 metres of fabric that I, capital letters, needed.
Yeah.
If I ordered something else, will they be combined? I'm on a mission to save plastic. Yes, Sue, they absolutely will.
Yes.
We will keep an eye out for it. But if you pop a note in the order, in the notes section of your order to say, please combine, we'll do that, and we'll combine your postage as well.
Well, that's the other thing. You know, our customer service team are fantastic, and they will do that for you. This is my favourite one, by the way.
Zoe says, stop. I'm not meant to be buying fabric. That wailing you can hear is my bank account.
That's it. I mean, that's it. So that is, actually, that's not it. That's all we could fit in the studio, to be fair. There are some others on the website, so do have a good rummage. But it's just to give them a little flash, a little airing for you, because I mean, look, we've got on sale over 130 different bolts of fabric here, over 130 different fabrics from a variety of designer. We've got Moda, we've got William Morris, we've got Kaffe Fassett Collective, we've got Lewis and Irene. We've got all kinds in here. So we've got Adidas Sitar, we've got French General, we've also got
Morris, you've got your Philip Jacobs.
Or just
all of the stuff.
All sorts in there. Like I say, 24 hours. Yeah.
And keep an eye on the fabric clearance as well over the next couple of days, because I've got a date with some skiddly diddly bits that we've got that I'm not sure are represented. So you will see over the course of this week some extra little bits going onto the fabric clearance pages.
Do you know what I saw actually? Someone had done with one of the batiks that we've got. You know the batiks with the gold highlights through it in the clearance?
Yes.
They've done the most amazing applique cushion. I don't know if they've got it from us or somewhere else.
Yeah.
With penguins.
Oh.
And it just looked beautiful.
Have they put it on our community page?
I don't know if they bought the fabric from us.
Oh, ladies and gents, if you do make something beautiful, please share it on our Community Makes page. We love to see the things you make.
How do they do that, Gemma, exactly?
They go to natashamakes.com, and there at the very top is a little link they can click that says Community Makes. We love to see them, and it's a really great source of inspiration as well.
I think that's just it. You know, the number of people that say, "Oh, my sojo has gone," or "I'm missing my sojo," and it's just it gives you some idea, and also because I can only make samples in so many colorways. So to then see it in other fabrics and other ways, it's always great. It's always really, really lovely. I enjoy it.
And it doesn't have to be one of our Natasha Makes patterns. It could be that you've bought fabric from us and you've made something different with it. We'd love to see that too.
Apparently there are other designers out there.
Gosh.
Who knew? Who knew? Guys.
I think there's a fair few hoping that husbands/partners are out when the fabric arrives.
Do you know what though? We are going to be quite snowed under with cutting all of this. So please do just give us an extra couple of days. I mean, Inga is up to date with all of the orders at the moment. She's really on top of it.
Absolutely.
Bless her. I think just having a better working space for her has really, really helped. And she's worked her little socks off, so she is up to date. So just enjoy. This is our thanks to you to get us in the studio. Everything's working. It's all good. And we will be back tomorrow.
With more fabulousness.
There will be more fabulousness. I'm just taking a deep breath because it's all good. It's all good. And it actually worked, which is even better. And I love our new studio.
Good.
Which is even better again. So thank you ever so much for joining us. And thank you for supporting us to allow us to get to this point. I mean, maybe I'll just bring a cat in every now and then just to, you know, maraud around.
And hold them in this room.
Just in this room. Yeah. I won't. No. But I might bring Maud and Margot in for a little a little wander. But again, they would have to be very firmly contained, nowhere near the stuff that's being sold.
Absolutely.
Alrighty then. Okay, so we will see you here again 10 o'clock tomorrow for, as Gemma says, more fabulousness. Thank you ever so much for watching, and just have a good rummage and enjoy. Like I say, 24 hours only. Take care. Lots of love. Bye bye.